we're back at it here with talking about the smart home again, and more specifically we're going to be talking about the Insteon smart lighting. I've been getting a lot of questions since my video where I did a high-level walkthrough with all of this home automation that I did, and so we're going to talk about specifically the Insteon smart lighting and how I did the home automation for that. So let's do it. Let's just get right into it. I get a lot of questions about this system, and a lot of the questions revolve around the smart lighting. The number one question that I get, I've got basically three questions that we're going to go over. All of them get asked quite a bit on my channel. So number one is, what is it? So this brand is called Insteon. It's a DIY system that uses a dual band mesh communication technology for added reliability. And I'm going to talk about that more here in a minute. Like I said, it's DIY, so any of you guys can do this. You don't have to have a dealer. You don't, need to call somebody up to do this. You guys can do this yourself. So the second question that I get is, how do you wire it? Well, like I said, it's dual band, so its first communication method is PLM, or power line modulation. So if we look over here to the left, we've got something plugged into the wall here. This is the PLM modem, the power line modulation modem, and it gets plugged into the back of the controller. Now this controller that I use is the ISY994i by Universal Devices. It's a really small device. It's really about as big as your hand. And it's really simple. I mean, you can see we've only got three connections in the back here. We've got the blue cable, which is going towards that's the internet connection. We've got the black power cable, and then we've got the cable on the left, which goes into that PLM. The PLM is like the brains, the heart of how this thing receives the signals from all the devices. So if we go over here in the network room, we have a smart switch. This is an Insteon smart switch. It's a dimmer switch also. So we can control this room, remotely using the Insteon smart technology. We also have a door contact switch up here, and this is wireless. So this here is hardwired in. It's communicating over the existing house cabling, the existing copper wire. Just, this was wired for a standard switch, and all we did was replace it with a smart switch. So it communicates using power line modulation over your existing power lines. Those signals that this generates are then intercepted by the PLM and then communicates to the controller. So when you send a signal, using your smartphone to turn on the lights, or you're using Alexa, it's essentially talking to this controller. It sends out the command over the PLM that this switch needs to turn on, and then it turns on the switch. So it's using your existing cabling. That's what's really nice about this system. You don't have to, specially wire it just for this. It's using your wiring that's already there. So like I said, this is a dual band device. So what's that mean? So we're communicating over the power line, but it's also got radio frequency built into it. So it's important that you need to have that mesh of both dual band, and you need the mesh with dual band and radio frequency, because devices like this, if you don't have those dual band devices, they won't be able to communicate. So what this is doing, when I shut the door, see the light just went off here. When I open it, it came on. This is sending out the signal saying that, hey, in my program where I'll show you the interface of this guy later, but it's saying, hey, I've got a program and this tripped, and so it needs to control that. It sends out the signal, and then these dual band devices, whether it's this one or I've got some over here, they intercept those signals and then relay it back. So you've always got this mesh of devices that can receive these wireless signals, and so that's really important. So that's how it works. It's this dual band. Like I said, there's no special wiring that needs to be done. So the third question that I get about this system, now that I've kind of explained how it works, is all these smart switches and all these smart devices, whether it's these switches or the wireless sensors, You got all these smart things on your network, and so they must be, bogging down your home network, or, they talk over IP, they talk over wireless, like your Wi-Fi right there. And the answer is no. They don't talk like that. These are not on the network. They don't have an IP address. They're not networked devices like that. The only thing that's on the network is this controller right here. And then, like I said, what takes over is once this controller receives a signal, what takes over is the PLM. It sends the signal to the PLM, and the PLM is going to talk through your existing home wiring. So, no, it doesn't slow down the network. They're not all on wireless. They don't depend on wireless. They don't depend on Ethernet. That's not how this technology works. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the user interface just briefly. I'm not going to go too in depth, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like, how you can control devices. But basically the gist of it is, once you have a device like this, you add it to the controller, and this has its own special Insteon address. The address you type in to add it to that controller. And you can also, there's a button on the bottom here, and you can put this into linking mode, and that basically broadcasts its signal out so the controller can find this switch so you can add it to the controller. But I'm just going to briefly show you that on the interface. It's not intended to be, in depth at all, but I just wanted to show you so that way you kind of understand what this system is, how it operates. One more thing I want to show real quick is that this is a dimming switch also. So we have off and we've got on. You can also, if you hold it down, you can see that the light is dimming, and so you can actually dim devices as well. So that's really nice. I will say that certain LED like can lighting, some of them do not dim. And that has to do with LEDs have like a cut on voltage and a cut off voltage. On some of the canned lighting that we have, these dim switchers, they don't actually dim the lights because it's either on those specific LED can lights, it's either all on or it's all off. But if you have regular incandescent bulbs, then it's going to dim those just fine. So these are actually LED bulbs, but they dim. Hit and miss whether they're going to dim or not on LEDs. So that's just something I wanted to point out. So let's go ahead and just briefly show you this controller a little bit.
So there's not too much to know here. It looks probably confusing, but once you start going in, you start adding devices, it's really easy to use. But for the most part, we've just got 3 main tabs up here at the top. Once you go into the Programs tab, you've got 3 more tabs, and then in the Configuration, we've got some more tabs. So really, it's 3 main tabs followed by some sub-tabs, and once you start doing things in here, you're going to get the hang of it. But on the left-hand side here, these are all of my devices that I've got. So I've got the garage doors, so I can control both of my garage doors. I've got leak sensors, all these light switches. I've got some motion sensors. I've got open-close sensors. And then I've got some scenes. So these are all the scenes that I have. So a scene is basically, you can have a movie theater scene that could control, maybe these lights 50%, turn these lights off. You can kind of group lights together and kind of create your own, things that you want to do. You can add a new scene, add a new Insteon device, and there's just a enormous list of different devices that you can, use with Insteon. So just get online and check it out. Google Insteon. There's a good forum out there, and there's a big support for this ISY 994i. And when you create your programs and whatnot. Let me just show you what a program looks like. So I've got leak sensor programs. This is what is going to happen when it detects water. I've got some on vacation programs that's going to kind of turn lights on and off to make it look like I'm home, or my parents are home when they're on vacation. So those are some programs I've made. And then I've got some programs for at night. If the garage door is still left open after a certain time, email me. If we don't have automated lights in the front, but with Insteon, we just have a program that says every night at a certain time, turn on the front porch light and the driveway lights, and then at, maybe midnight, turn those off. So you got programs that you can create for that. Really, you can make a program for about anything that you want. And then we've got other programs as well. So, honestly, you can anything you can think of, you can make a program to do exactly what you want to do. So like I said, get out there, check Insteon out. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any, videos you want to see in the future, leave them in the comments. And as always, like, subscribe if you like my videos and want to see more. Hit that bell icon so you can get notified when I create new videos. And stay happy, stay healthy, and until next time, thanks guys.